Hey, I'm Dave Knight with the Dave Knight Real Estate Team, and we love helping people buy and sell homes. Today's question is, and this has happened several times, where people receive a letter and they call and they say, hey Dave, we got a letter in the mail, somebody that wants to buy our property. They said that they'd pay cash and it would be hassle-free. What should we do? So the first question that I have is, what are your goals? Because many times when you own a property, sellers own a property, their goal is to sell it for as much as they possibly can. Sometimes it's also they like a hassle-free. But what's happening is there's people out there right now, they're called wholesalers. And what they'll do is, let's pretend I'm a wholesaler for a second. I write you a letter, I write 5,000 letters, you respond. So all of them look like they're specific letters to you because they're using Excel spreadsheets, they're merging the data, pulling tax assessor data, sending it specifically to 5,000 people, but then you call. And then they know that there's motivation at that time for you to sell. And what they'll aim to do is get the contract as low as possible because they're taking advantage of wanting to buy it hassle-free. And then they'll write it Dave Knight or assignee. And then once they get that binding contract between the wholesaler and you, the seller, they'll aim to sell it. And they'll put it out there, and there's email lists, and they'll try to sell that contract. The part that frustrates me is many times, I've seen it as much as $100,000, they'll just sell that contract. So there's no risk for them. They many times won't even abide by the contract because they won't turn in their earnest money deposit until they find somebody else that puts their money in. So they have no skin in the game. They're going to make money because they're going to sell it to the wholesaler for even still less than market value. And then they're going to make that money. So the challenge of that and the frustration is that you, as the owner, you're not making the most money for yourself. So there's easier ways to do that where you have a pretty seamless transaction. You can have a pretty pain-free transaction where it's easy and you don't have a lot of people coming through the property, and still make certain that you net as much money as possible. So as realtors, we're fiduciaries. So we have the responsibility of looking out for what's best for you and helping you make decisions about what's the best thing for you, what are the best decisions for you so that you can meet your goals, whether it's selling the home for as much money as possible or having a smoother, easier transaction. So if you're thinking about selling, if you've thought about it and you'd like an easy transaction, make certain you call me, because I can help lay out ideas of ways that you could do that and still make as much money as possible. So make it a great day. We'll see you on the next video.